All right, what is poppin', gamers? I'm PvtCb. Actually, wait a second, I'm NASA. All right, we're doing System Shock default difficulty. This game has a lot of difficulty options you can select. Combat's at 2, puzzles at 2, cyber is at 2, and mission is at 2. So ready for a countdown whenever you are. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, this is System Shock. This is how the game's supposed to look. This is not how this game's supposed to look. This is the best video game ever made. Walls don't actually exist in this game, really. All right, maybe they do for right now. This guy's kind of on my butt, and I got to get him out of my face and my butt. Jeez. All right, there we go. Walls don't really exist in this game, and we have like 3 methods to clip through them. That's save bump. When you save this game, it temporarily puts your coordinates as int values, meaning whole numbers instead of floating point numbers like decimals. So you can just clip through a wall because the game doesn't know what your position is anymore. This is Berserk. This makes my pipe hit very, very, very hard. These are roller skates. I'm playing Jet Set Radio Future. I'm going to drop a grenade there, and it'll explode a few seconds later. I actually got to heal. Oh no, I actually died. What the hell? Okay, take it from top. Whoopsie. That's like the one meat grinder section of the run, so. Alright. But yeah, lean is very powerful in this game. It reduces your hitbox, which is basically 2 snowman, or 2 balls like a snowman, and pushes the top one, which is usually the camera one, out of bounds. And you can pick up stuff that way. Please attack. You gotta kill that guy there, otherwise he'll just shoot you in the back and kill you. Alright, we gotta destroy these nodes to get off the floor. Shodan's kind of placed everything on lockdown, so we just place a nitro pack, which is a timed grenade at the very center, and everything works out. Also, I should mention that the roller skates make your controls crazy in this game that already has really crazy controls. Your momentum is very much locked into place, and you can't really turn when you have the roller skates on, or you can't at least strafe. So, yeah, it's fun to deal with. All right, I'm gonna loot this guy. It's always gonna be 2 Teflon or 2 standard rounds for my pistol. I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna loot him. It's always gonna be 2 Teflon rounds. Load up the Teflon rounds. We need to go into a long section to get this, or we can just clip through a wall. There are some grenades up here. We could jump across the gap to get them, or we could just do this. All right, that other grenade's just barely off screen. There we go. Come on. So the way save bumping works is that you crouch and run at something, and then you uncrouch, and that gives you enough speed to temporarily clip through something, and then you save so that the other part of your body is given the same coordinates as where your head is, and it's very powerful, and it breaks this game open completely. I'm gonna heal a little bit here. This can sometimes destroy me. Alright, cool. So we place that there, we hit a switch, we jam out to the music. We're gonna kill ourselves, spoiler, because we flip this thing called a conversion bed, and what it does is it just revives us as soon as we flip it, and it's basically a checkpoint. BioShock has something similar if the concept's a little confusing. Except unlike BioShock, there's no repercussion for using it at all. So in the game's plot, Shodan, a rampant AI that we took the ethical constraints out of, is trying to blow up Earth. But we stop her plan by destroying the station's laser that we are on. And now she's going to like, well, I have this virus I've been experimenting with. Let's drop that on Earth. And we're like, nope. So we're going to be playing Repairman on this floor. This is maintenance. It has no music except like a deep ambient track. I know, it's great. Ah, come on. There we go. And we actually don't know anything's broken on this floor yet, but the trigger to actually fix it is still there. Use your gun as a flashlight there. Actually, wow, this monitor does really good blacks, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Nope, didn't get the camera. Oh well.
Modulator replacement successful.
Alright, I'm gonna heal up one more time, drop. Oh my gosh, that guy's coming right for my butt. Oh my god, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it. Alright. Okay, those guys deal a ton of damage, and they're very frightening. Anyway, 6, Executive. If you don't know the lore of this game, this is basically a repurposed Ultima Underworld dungeon. So, yeah. I'm gonna save here, because this can probably kill me. Yeah, this is just a tough room to survive. Alright, that worked out. You basically have to hide behind the corpses as they're turning into corpses to survive that room when you have low health, because it takes a very long time for enemy hitboxes to actually turn into corpses. Alright, so I'm just gonna get killed here. What I'm doing is I'm ejecting these groves, and specifically I'm ejecting the one that Shodan's been cooking up a virus in. And to do that, I actually have to hit 3 safety switches from inside the groves. The first 2 groves are no issue, because I flipped a conversion bed on this floor, and I can get out just by killing myself or getting killed. The other 2 are a little bit more complicated, or the other one is a little bit more complicated. I gotta run in, not die from like environmental damage, and then just get the heck out. So there's a key card to pick up that way that'll let us get to this last area. We don't need that because we are fast and we are a speedrunner. And we just clip into this area. Alright, I'm taking a little bit more damage than I would like. Oh, that is way too much damage. I gotta heal like a... Oh, well, or I can just die. So I'm holding on to my pipe still, and that is because I'm going to be... That's the wrong way. I'm going to be switching to it to deal extra damage, and that is because you can switch to your pipe or another melee weapon from a melee weapon, and it'll cancel the melee weapon swing. Like that. And that's a very good way to deal a ton of damage really quickly. This weapon, the laser rapier, it's the lightsaber, by the way. It's the single most overpowered thing in this game, and this game has a lot of overpowered things. It one-hits most enemies in the game, 2 shots the very high-level enemies, and some bosses it'll take like 4 hits to kill. Anyway, that's the grove we needed to go in. We flipped the switch, and then we got out of there. So there's a boss that you fight 3 times. His name's Edward Diego. He's kind of like the one cooperative robot cyborg thing for Shodan. Oh, come on. And we're going to be entering his closet. We're going to be going in the back way, because normally we're supposed to go through like a big gauntlet of like tunnels and stuff to get to him. But we don't need to do that, and we just constantly do that, and he doesn't know what to do. The game gets confused, as they say. Anyway, Shodan's yelling at us. She like, oh, what the heck are you doing there, bud? I don't think I've ever seen him there. Yeah, Shodan likes to yell at us and taunt us throughout this game. Anyway, the Grows jettisoned. We die to the virus mutants. So I should mention that I'm playing on the source port of this game. I started running this game on something called System Shock Portable, which is a custom DOSBox version. Back in like 2014 or 2015, the memory's a little fuzzy these days. And since then, I've switched to System Shock Enhanced Edition, which was a ghetto hack for the game that gave mouse look and a few other options, and now there's a full-on source ports. So I've switched what I've run on this game twice, or I've run on 3 different versions otherwise. Alright, so we're not actually supposed to be on security. This door is supposed to be locked until the station's about to blow up. Spoiler. But we don't have time to do that because, you know, I have a 15-minute estimate. So we're just going to glitch into here, and we're going to jump across this gap. And, oh my, so far, yet so close. This is actually really tough because those mines, in addition to making a ton of noise, push us around. Anyway, we have a skull. Bye-bye, skull. And now we are basically at the end of the game. We got one more thing to do, and that's called Cyberspace. All right, so who here knows how to hack? The answer is nobody. But I do. I know how to hack. This is hacking right now. This section has a game, or this game has a section called Cyberspace, and Cyberspace is basically just bad descent. But despite that, this is the best video game ever made. It's $10 on Steam, and it goes on sale really frequently. Go get it. Anyway, this is Shodan, or at least Shodan's CPU core. And what she does is she messes with your controls really badly, and she'll like fling you around and pull you towards her alternatively. And time's coming up any second now. All right, time. It's over. Look, we purged the system. They offered you a nice, boring job at Trioptimum, the company, you know, who runs the spaceship. But, you know, you never took it, and you just go back to hacking. That's what hacking looks like, by the way. I'm hacking right now. Can't you see? I'm sorry, Lurk, but I have your social security number. And look. It's gonna look, big cyberspace, cyberpunk city. What's it spelling? What's it, oh my, is that a name? System Shock, what? There's no way to skip this cutscene, by the way. It's kind of annoying because one of the things we use to track time is in-game time. My in-game time is probably poop, but yeah.
Does it spell poop?
No, it spells 109 or 1009, but that's basically poop. And then if you try to play the game anymore, it starts to crash. So yeah, that's System Shock. Thanks for having me. All right, up next we got AKC with F-Zero GX Unleashed, which is really, really fast and really cool. So watch that.